everyone, in this video we will discuss the concepts of a binary file in file handling in Python, and we will see how to read and write the contents of a file. Welcome to Knowledge Zone channel. If you like this video, please click the subscribe button. Please share it with your friends, and if you have doubts, send it to me in the comment section. We will move on to the video now.
Now I am going to use Python 3.8 editor. In that I am typing the program for creating a file marks.dat. In that file we are going to get the students roll number, names and marks secured by them. And here you can in the beginning it will be asking how many students are there in the class. So you can enter it for n number of students. That value we are storing it in a variable count. File out equal to open marks.dat comma w. We are creating a file stream object and we are linking that file marks.dat in write mode. The first thing is you have to create a file. So for that we are going for the write mode for I in range counter. So this indicates for the number of students we are getting the values in a looping. Print enter the detail for the student I plus 1 below. Roll number equal to, I am asking the user to enter the roll number, and then name I am accepting from the user, then marks also I am getting from the user. If you see the data type of the roll number is an integer and name is of string type and marks is of floating point type. And for the name it is not necessary to get it to another format because it will be of string type. Then REC indicate the record of a particular student. So student by student I am getting the detail and I am going to copy this content into the file. So row by row I am storing the contents to the file. Str of roll number plus comma is used so that we can separate the value. First the roll number of a student, comma, name of the student, comma, then marks secured by them in floating point type. So after getting all the values we have to use the /n, which is a new line character, which is a escape sequence, and I am storing this content into the file out.write. So file out is marks.dat. In that I am writing this content. The first record is written now in the marks.dat. Then I am closing the file out.close. So the first stream object is closed and I am going to the read. Now the file is created and we are going to read the contents of a file. The name of the file is marks.dat and we have created a content now and we are going to read the contents now. So binary file read, print the contents of the file marks.dat are file input equal to open marks.dat comma r. So I am opening that in the read mode. The name of the file is marks.dat. We are opening it in the read mode. While str is the contents will be displayed, contents will be read by the system line by line, and it will be checking whether everything is over, whether some content is there or not. So while str is used for that purpose, str equal to file inp.read line by line it is reading the contents of the file marks.dat and we are printing that. So print str file inp.close. So after reading the content, after displaying the contents of the file, I am closing the file stream objects. Now we will see how this is getting executed. So first of all you have to save this file. So go to the file menu and click the save option and you will be getting a dialog box and you have to type the file name with the extension .py and click the save button. Here I have stored it already, so it's not appearing. Then go to the run menu, click the run module, or the keyboard shortcut for this is F5. You can use that F5 also. Now we will see the output in the Python shell. So now I am getting the answer in the Python shell and it is asking like how many students are there in the class. Just for a sample we are going to create 3 records. So I am giving the number 3 and enter the details for the student 1. The first student I have to type the roll number, then the name of the student, so I am giving, and the marks secured by the student is 100. And for the next student the roll number is asked, roll number is 2, and then the name of the student is Ramya and I am giving the marks as 98. And then the third student's roll number is 3 and the name of the student is Rani. Then I am giving the marks as 99. So once I press the enter key, you will be getting the contents of the marks.dat file. So here we have asked the user the values, and these contents will be stored in the marks.dat file. And now we are going to see how it is reading the contents from the marks.dat. So here you are getting the contents, like the contents of the file marks.dat are the student's name with that details. All those details are appearing. 100.0 you are getting as it is given as a floating point 1, and I have given a comma, which is a comma separated value CSV type of file. So you are getting the values like 1 comma psi comma 100.0. okay, and you have another thing here, and you are getting with the spaces. So if you don't want, you can remove that space also, that we will see here. And you have to do a slight change in that print statement. Print string, we are printing the contents line by line. Comma, we have to give some delimiter. End is equal to empty quotation marks, just you give, and we will see what is happening now. So whatever changes you are doing, immediately you have to save the file. Click save button and again execute that. And now it is asking like how many students are there in the class. I am giving now 2 students, and again we are entering the value. So what will happen, it is in write mode, so the contents will be overwritten, and you will be getting only these 2 records. Already we have typed 3 records that won't appear, so you will be getting only these 2 records. I am giving the roll number as 100. I am giving the name like Fani, and then I am giving the marks like 99. okay, then I enter the detail for the second student roll number. I am entering like 101, and then the name I am giving like Honey. Then the marks I am giving like 98. So if you see here, the contents are displayed without that much space. So that is the thing why we are giving like end is equal to that empty delimiter. okay, so this empty delimiter is used to reduce the gap, otherwise you will be getting more gaps there. Now we will check the content of the file. So now I am opening this marks.dat file in my location. So you are getting these 2 values. okay, so this is the method of creating a file, and we are reading the contents here. okay, so now I think you are clear with the concepts. If you have any doubt, you can send it to me in the comment section. Thanks everyone for watching this channel. Please subscribe the channel. You can share it with your friends also. Thank you, thank you once again.